Hi there. This is Camille Jones, a senior at the University of Mary Washington and co-curator of the Margaret Sutton Life and Work exhibition at the University of Mary Washington Galleries. The exhibition will be up until midsummer, closing June 29, 2017. This recording serves as an analysis of Margaret Sutton's life through one of her works called Pyramid Head. The estimated date given for this work is the mid-1940s. With dimensions of 22 inches by 30.5 inches, Pyramid Head is one of her larger watercolors. This particular work was the forefront of the first Margaret Sutton exhibition in 1994 at the Phyllis Ritterhoff Martin Gallery, being featured on the poster. Sutton's interest in abstracted realities and interpretations are apparent in the majority of her works, but especially in the Pyramid Head. With bright colors, original motifs, and geometric shapes, this watercolor of Sutton's is exemplary of her other works throughout her career and a prime example of Surrealism. Because of the lack of exact date for Pyramid Head, it is difficult to pinpoint and assess the specific influences and inspirations Margaret Sutton had for this work. Based off of the repeated motifs, however, it can be comparable to other watercolors created during this decade by her, including Cat and Boy on Railroad Bridge. Both created in the 1940s, these works share bright primary colors of reds and blues. Cat and Boy on Railroad Bridge has a similar motif with that of Pyramid Head. Both have a similar spiral structure around the frame. The details of the spirals are different in each work, however, the direction is the same. For both, the spiral begins at the bottom right corner, wraps around the frame, and finishes in the center of the work. Perhaps this was to draw attention to the central figures as a type of storytelling that Sutton wanted to portray. While an avid traveler, Sutton's home base was in what some artists would consider to be an innovator for American art and culture, New York City. Sutton could have drawn inspiration from exhibitions hosted at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Exhibitions such as Salvador Dali in 1942 could have potentially influenced Pyramid Head. Seeking to release the unconscious mind, Pyramid Head could be a portrayal of Sutton's inner thoughts and dreams, a central surrealist element. Pyramid Head features abstract landscapes and opposing colors throughout. Furthermore, Sutton's use of color theory is prevalent in this work. The central figure, the Pyramid Head, is geometric and halved down by the middle by complementary colors, blue and orange. This watercolor work almost seems to be divided into halves in its entirety, the left half sporting reds, oranges, and yellows, while the opposing side boasts of deep blues, greens, and white. The Pyramid Head is just one example of the depth and imagination Margaret Sutton constantly pursued throughout her career. Seeking to expose the world she knew and imagined to others, Sutton demonstrated throughout her long and extraordinary career the abstract elements of surrealism and the bright colors of the avant-garde movement, defining herself as a truly multifaceted artist with a love for the inexplainable.